Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, I sort of review cartoon series, anime series, or something completely random. Today we're going to talk about a Halloween special called The Sinner's Halloween sort of Opposites. In this special, you follow basically two main characters. Basically, you follow Corbel, that he actually is afraid of Halloween. I think this is the first time it actually happens. I remember the other seasons, he actually showing fear, but he's sort of freaking out, and everybody trying to tell him just to calm down. In fact, they went a step further thanks to the next door neighbors, bringing a dead corpse to life and making that corpse like the creep keeper, and just keep doing puns and scary stories, and Corbel just freaking out. So he decides to get rid of the dead body and pretend never happens. But the only problem is the family is attached to this sort of crypt keeper type of character, and he decided to bring it back. But the only problem is actually the dead corpse was stolen by their next door neighbor because it's sort of a Halloween decoration, and the guy is sort of assessed. I mean, the point he became sort of like a serial killer assessed. He about to kill Corbel and the dead body again. But I love it. Everything else, they set up a joke at the very beginning that especially the Quake Pumpkin, if you remember that, if you guys remember the special of Charlie Brown that keep praying for the Great Pumpkin, he reappears in this special. It's sort of fun out there, but I have to admit, I feel they just overstretch some of the things. I mean, they just overload of references to sort of build a story. Nothing wrong with that, but I think it's one of the reasons why people get a little bit tired of reference. They just overload, especially sort of opposite having doing specials in overloading. But I feel they accomplished that on this special because how Corbel, he's sort of stuck with this weird situation that he's trying to be a good alien for once, and he trying to get the corpse. He also deal with this psycho neighbor he just assessed. But I love it how the psycho murder got defeated, but the Great Keeper just telling stories. It's one of those sort of weird out there ideas, makes sort of opposite sort of unique. Especially, I think they brought the same voice actor who did the Creep Keeper. I'm surprised they actually allowed to do that. But you have a plot B, you follow Nabilak that he basically went to hell, but at the same time, he's not impressed. Of course, be fair, I don't like Nabilak as a character because they're never all evolved in that sort of teenager, pretentious, I know better kind of character type. But I love it. They sort of make it work on this episode. Like the beginning, he wasn't that impressed being tortured by demons. He's just, look, I'm a sci-fi guy. I have seen weird shit. You're not that weird to my standards, and that is sort of funny. It's also interesting. But at the same time, I love it. They keep torturing, trying to figure out, and the demons are just getting tired of him. He BS. Still, they had to go to the big guns, their big boss, to actually make sense of what's going on. And Corbel being like, "Oh, maybe I get it. Maybe I get what this fear is. I understand." And takes that sort of inspiration and throw it in the trash because the family realized he's dead and should bring him back. It's just, what the fuck this? I'm fine with this. This is all this. That's what I enjoy this special. It's just so unique, in other words. It's something that I wasn't expecting to like, especially what happens at the very beginning of this special because, let's face it, Nabilak as a character is sort of hard to like or cheer. He's just sort of annoying for me, but this special made it work. I mean, to the very end, they made it work. But all of that, I feel it's sort of okay special. Nothing amazing to call about, but at the very end, it delivered. It's one of those that will really love Halloween because they do a lot of references of horror here and there if you know your horror. Once again, I think this special was fun, entertaining, okay. Now, I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.